Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its harness! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Wan-Bissaka will have a busy game here, I think. OK, he might not be the best when it comes to contributing to the attack, but his strengths are what he does at the back. And when it comes to one-on-one situations, there aren't too many better.
Well, he has been described as one of the best one-to-one defenders, and that was really evident against the finest opposition. You can't forget, can you, how he helped to shut out probably England's most formidable side of the last decade, contributing to their dethronement back in 2020. Thuram gets over and intercepts. Ernest gets his pass away. Now the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Byrne gets rid without sophistication. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Platini. Oh, shooting chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Maldini makes the interception. He's found a way through. Schmeichel sends that a long way. And here's Mbappe. Lampard. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. This might spell danger. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And here's Messi. Bellingham. And he's there to belt it away. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. And here's Platini. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He can get that clear. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. That looks a good ball through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And it's Beckham. Neatly clipped into space. Haaland! It's loose now and they want to get it back. This is promising. Messi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Can he put it away? Big relief, it just needed better contact. Belletti. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckham. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's had a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he gets rid in a hurry. Messi. And he's been shifted off it. And here's Hullet. Now it's Messi. And Messi! And he's had it nicked away.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialized. Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Beckham. Haaland. Decent progress down the left. And here's Hullet. Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Messi. Van Bauten tries to clear. Messi. And it's Messi.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Quality ball. Messi might just make this. And there's the end of the first half. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Van Bauten spots it and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Tomiyasu cuts it out. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Wan-Bissaka kept his eye on it, and he's there. It's a good run down the right. And he's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Bellingham. Messi. Van Bauten is there to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids did well to step in. Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. A corner it is then. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. He is through here. And it's Beckham. Good spot, he's seen the run. Definitely away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, he's been caught napping. Messi had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
It's a good ball played into space, and he's intervened well there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Bellingham. He has found the way through. Bellingham! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Platini. Messi. Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attempts. Mbappe! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That's offside. Yes, it is.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 8. Gerard, se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's a key interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Real chance! And it's in! And that could well be the winner!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan have fired themselves in front. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Barcelona grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Pull it. It's Totti! It's fallen kindly here. That's a half-decent try.
Gerrard did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Short changes him with that pass. Neymar. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. That's really well cleared. And it's Nedved. Burn with a definite foul there. It's taken in a hurry. 5 minutes to add. Chance! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it!
Bullet very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Barcelona complete their comeback, and that will be the final act. Milan illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so. Yeah, and the finish! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Manchester United finding themselves unexpectedly behind. That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe! Mbappe!
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Beckham. Oh, sweet feet. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Shot a goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Now it's Haaland. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Haaland. And they can counter here. That's a nicely measured pass. Well read, nice interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Davids. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pass is just off target. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Davids. Ruben Dias calmly anticipates. Interesting ball. Oh, super ball. And that is masterful defending. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Mbappe! It's in! And this is getting better and better.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
That is great defending, so alert.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Haaland. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's one-on-one. Can he finish? And one more try. They are rampant. There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Milan find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nico Williams cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Casemiro. Davids. Gets his pass away. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Well, little question that this is the box office game at this level today. Thank you for joining us. You've made a very good choice. There's so much resting on the game. It should be a cracker. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And already we're underway here. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Messi, he can run onto that. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Suarez might just make this. Haaland, Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Davids, now it's Mbappe.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today? Mbappe! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
He's had a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, what's he done? Big chance, must be, he's had a hit! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Milan really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Mbappe! Couldn't squeeze it through. A searching ball that into space. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves.
It's Luis Suarez! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Casemiro.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Byrne with the clearance. Opts to play it back. Davids. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Can he finish? That's another chance. It's in. They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage.
There's the shot! Goal! Milan! Incredible! They have found their way out of a corner and landed a big blow of their own.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Davids. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That is a great ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Shot, Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Up for a header! He can get that clear. Cafu. It's a good run down the right. And he's there to clear it. Haaland has created one goal already. Messi, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Mbappe. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Decent enough try.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Rodri. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Messi is the guilty part. Quickly taken. Cafu. Cafu is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Just the goal. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Rodri. Kimmich. Good spot, he's seen the run. Has a goal! He scores! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
No, that's been intercepted. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Milan head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Great position here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And it's Beckham. And that's a superb... Mbappe! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That looks a good ball through. Haaland! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Haaland really should be making an apology. That longer range pass gave him a golden chance then.
Beckham. Belletti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That is good alertness. Belletti is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Belletti. Beckham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. 60 minutes played. Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Beckham. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Messi. And he's intervened well there. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Kimmich. It's a good spell of possession, this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Corner number 3 coming up. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, that's nice. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. And now they can spring out of defence. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Casemiro does really well to win the ball there. Kimmich. Milan can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Messi tries to dink it in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Haaland! Great ball if he can get there. Gurusinga, and he's running through a big chance! Beckham. Luis Suarez. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davids. Oh, good read. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Mbappe. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 7, numero 30, Messi, numero 20, numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 79, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Could move up a gear here. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good pressure, determined, intense. Some really good ball movement. Now the finish! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Amrabat. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Unahi. That's Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Davids. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Amrabat. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Brahim Diaz.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Ben Sagir looking to run onto it. It's a pretty loose pass.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
This might spell... In the city! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Morocco grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And that certainly packed a punch. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Messi. Davids. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Morocco were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Van Bouten. Belletti. Lampard, a true great in every sense of the word. Amrabat. Now it's En-Nesyri. Mazraoui. Xavi Alonso. Lampard providing an outlet on that flank. Ben Sagir. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's En-Nesyri. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is... Can he put it away? Goal! Morocco! They've done it! It was coming! They have A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Morocco take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
And it's Lampard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Brahim Diaz. Messi. Oh, he's found some space here. Amrabat. And Morocco could break here. Aguirre. Now it's Brahim Diaz.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe is wide and looking to get onto this. Defending of the desperate variety. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, no shortage of action and talking points at both ends of the field. 3 goals to light up the crowd, and a fair reflection of the territorial state of play, with the half-time scoreline 2-1. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Hakimi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Van Bouten tries to clear.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Lampard does well to get it back. David. The ball has bounced loose now. Brahim Diaz, who does have an assist to his name. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Amrabat. And that has been slung wide. Messi under intense pressure.
Well, he's a source of potential trouble, so tight marking just has to be done.
Mbappe!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looks to the other side.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Brahim Diaz, En-Nesyri. Byrne gets it clear. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Belletti. Milan do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ben Seguir. Pressing high and with purpose. Now Mazraoui. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Ben Seguir. Mazraoui. Great ball if he can get there. He's got full. It's loose. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Per il Milan. Numero 7. Viene sostituito con il numero 79. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That is some save from De Gea. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Cleared without hesitation. Swept in. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that's well seen too. Unahi. Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. And it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great.
Real chance!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 11.
So there's going to be another change here.
Numero 30.
Haaland getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Il numero 20. Il numero
Casemiro.
23.
Beckham.
Il numero 10.
He gets big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Haaland was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Casemiro. And he's intervened well there. Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Hakimi. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good read. That looks a good ball through.
Morocco can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Beckham is the guilty party there. Thinks one through. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Oh, super ball! That has been knocked clear.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Numero 15.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
So all added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So we're up and running. He's got away. Diaz does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Diaz, and he's picked out the run. That's a decent clearance. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Mbappe. Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Colombia finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's there to clear it. Diaz. And it's Beckham. Nicely worked.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Byrne simply refused to be outdone there. Messi charging forward, the ball at his feet. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity.
Beckham! It is a fantastic goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And that takes him up to 30 goals for this side. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
It's been picked out. Tries to dink it in. Munoz, Lukumi, Cordoba.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Diaz. Now the finish! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
Colombia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he'll shoot here. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Munoz. Colombia upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they...
Real chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's James Rodriguez. Mojica, foot in, and it's played forward.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Gets his pass away. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, sweet feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Hammers gets rid without sophistication. Colombia have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. James. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Davids. Diaz, given the lift of his goal. And here's Mbappe. Mojica. It's James. Mojica. Great ball if he can get there.
Diaz really added the width there.
Hits one! Danger averted for now. Good effort, and it is right on half-time.
Milan are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Milan are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. And the game has already resumed here. He gets big! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Lukumi. Mojica. And he was quick to react. Messi. That is a great pick out. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! Goal! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
James Rodriguez. Munoz. Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham. Chance here to counter. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Munoz. Maldini does really well to win the ball there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
And Beckham! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Mojica. Oh, it's a sweet ball there. So we've reached the hour mark. James Rodriguez. Here's Cordoba. Now it's Diaz.
Oh, really well played.
He might be in here. Looking for the run. Can he finish? He's put it wide.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Belletti. Good spot, he's seen the run. Beckham. Beckham going full steam down the flank. Oh, what a climb! And that is high.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Cambio.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Mojica. That's a little off target. Now it's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. Pinches it off him. That's a nicely weighted pass. Lerma. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Munoz. James Rodriguez. Always onto this. Van Balten kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Messi. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Has a go! And he steered it beyond the post.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Entran número 14, número 4.
Maldini. Davids. And it's Messi. Now it's Drogba. Davids. Arias with a fine tackle. James Rodriguez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Cleared away.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the...
Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Deftly away. He's found a way through. Played back in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Davids.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Arias. Oh, really cute. What a big header! Oh, it needed better placement. Now it's Diaz. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save. Time added on 4 minutes. Arias. And it's Messi. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Sanchez gets across and deals with it. That's that, the end. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in a...